Jamaica, Aruba, Curacao, Puerto Rico. These are the places you think of when you think of the Caribbean. But for the next few days, my fishing adventures bring me to the lesser known island of Saint Barthélemy, also known as Saint Barths, which is a French territory. And here, the fishing is good.
Come on. Yeah, we're tight. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, there it is.
Really good.
Oh yeah, take it. No.
Hey! Yeah, they're excellent eating fish.
They're good, really.
Oh, that is a very good eating
I
fish.
caught probably like 10 of those today.
Getting to the island is actually a bit of a process, which I imagine is a barrier to entry for some. I couldn't find a direct flight when I was booking, but what many people do and what I ended up going with was booking a flight to St. Martin, then taking a ferry from St. Martin to the island of Saint Barths. The flight itself was about 4-ish hours, and the ferry was an additional hour. My goals for this trip were simple: to catch new species of fish I'd never caught before, to break some personal bests, and to try and make some new friends. And this is where that journey begins.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a Tackle the People video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, then you should know that I don't do this very often. I figure we're gonna kick off this next year strong by doing more consistent long-form content in addition to obviously the shorts that you guys enjoy so much. So it's pretty windy today. I'm hoping that that doesn't interfere too much with the audio, but as you can see, I mean, we're getting closer to open ocean. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It looks like there's like a man-made jetty thing over there. I'm gonna go check it out. All right, so this is gonna be pretty interesting. Looks fishy, so we're gonna check it out. Oh yeah, this looks pretty solid. Yeah, I kind of want to get to that rock, but I also don't know what the tide is, and I don't want to get obliterated. Let's go for it. Let's go for that rock. Oh shoot, I just saw like a blue fish. Thing is, this spot looks so juicy, I don't want to move. All right guys, sadly no luck at that juicy looking spot, but I'm gonna kick it to the opposite side of the beach. There seems to be some very similar terrain and structure over there. I get the feeling that there are fish here, but this particular spot, I think there's a reef pretty far out, so there's a ton of little reef fish, but I don't know. All the videos I've seen of people fishing St. Barths from shore, they're fishing like almost like these steep cliff drop-offs. So I wonder if I should be trying to locate like those cliff areas. We'll see if there's any fish at this next spot, and if not, then we gotta keep moving. All right guys, I don't know if you saw that a moment ago, but just now there were some birds diving. Let's take a few casts with the paddle tail. Maybe the birds know something I don't. Yeah, so there's the bird. That bird just dove. Oh, what is he diving for? I gotta know. Oh yeah, that's a fish. Yeah, we're on. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's kind of torquing me a little bit. Oh, my GoPro barely has enough battery. I hope I get this entire fight. What is this? I think that's a blue runner. Yeah, guys, I think that's a blue runner. All right, guys, check it out. Honestly, it kind of, to me, sounds like a Jack Crevalle. He's grunting, and he looks very similar to a Jack Crevalle, but I don't know. I think this is a blue runner. I'm not sure. Beautiful fish. I am hyped. Quick little release. There he goes. All right, guys, I apologize if that was too concise, but my GoPro was pretty much just running out of battery. Right as I had caught that fish, it had like 2%. So hopefully you guys got a good look at him. I think it's a blue runner. I'm not sure. I don't know this fishery. I don't even know the Florida fishery that well, all things considered. So, interesting fish. I'll check what species it is when we get back. But I'm gonna get back out there and see if there's any more. Yeah, we got all these birds diving here. They're pressing some bait towards the shore. So I would assume that on the other side, there's also fish. Yeah, look at all those birds diving. Let's go check it out, guys. All right, goal today. Do not hook a bird. That's the goal today. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, this is extremely risky. So I got hit by a fish, but then my lure flew out of the water and then the line got wrapped around the guide and then I couldn't retrieve fast enough to get away from the birds. Let's try this again. Because I did get hit. There was a fish out there. Yeah, oh, cut me off immediately. Oh, immediately. Oh my gosh, I got whacked and that thing broke 20-pound leader in a second. So now things are getting interesting because we know that the fish that we're dealing with are big. So I'm gonna switch to a paddle tail on this heavier rod, see if we can get that same fish to commit. Do I even have another plastic? What do I got? I got a bucktail. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, here we go. That'll do. That's a Berkeley Fusion 3/4 ounce jig head with a Slam Shady bomber. Things are getting interesting, guys. Oh, there's a whack. Oh, there's a fish. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's a bigger fish. Oh, what is that? Oh my goodness. That's a tarpon. Oh my goodness, we got a tarpon. we got a tarpon, guys, and this is a catchable size too. This isn't like some enormous 200-pound tarpon that I'm gonna be fighting for 2 hours. Oh, we got a tarpon. I'm stoked. Guys, I'm fired up. I gotta let this fish run though. I mean, I know for a fact you got way more fight in you. This guy's like no fight. Oh, there he goes. Oh, popped off. That's all right. It's all right, guys. We know that there's tarpon here, which I am absolutely stoked about. I saw multiple with them. That's the craziest part. All right, he wrecked my paddle tail, so I got to put on a new one. I seem to have left all my soft plastics at home, so this is all I got. John Skinner bucktail jig. Pretty sure this is like 1.5 ounce or like 1.25 ounce or something. Uh-oh, he's on my line. That bird's on my line. I gotta untangle him. Oh, this is a nightmare. Only thing that would make this worse is if I had a fish on. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it out. Ow! Don't do that again. I'm trying to get it off. Almost free. All right, go. You're free. All right, guys. Kind of sucks that we lost our window. I mean, we caught that blue runner, broke off on what I assumed to be a tarpon on the 20-pound leader, and then we hooked another one, which then head shook me. So, I mean, all in all, I think this is a pretty good start. At the very least, I know a spot to come back to for sunset bite. But so far, anything sizable that we've caught has been a bird and not a fish. All right, we're gonna test out this small forage theory. BKK Silent Chaser, tiny jig head, smallest jig head I have. I think this is like a 1/2 ounce. And I have a Slam Shady Bomber on it. Yeah, we got fish busting here. Got another shot at him. No birds, please. No birds. Please and thank you. Please. Oh yeah, we just got whacked. Uh-oh. Bird's going for my lure. Bird's going for my lure. Bird's going for my lure. 2 birds. This is not the type of fight that I want. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are tarpon. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we're tight, we're tight, we're tight. We're tight, we're tight. What is this? Is it another tarpon? Gotta be. Oh, it's not a tarpon. It's another blue runner. This is actually a bigger one. Here, we can give you guys a better look at it, just because the first time my GoPro ran out of battery. But this is actually a much nicer blue runner than the last one. So there's our second, what I think is a blue runner. Not confirmed. Beautiful fish. See, all those birds are now gathering over there. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. First off, I need a new plastic. Ideally, I don't even want to use a plastic. I want to use a hard bait. Why don't we do this? Game On Exo Jig. We'll throw that on. All right, so I'm gonna throw on this little Exo Jig here, just so I can cast my lure a little bit farther out, and so that if I do have to go through a bunch of fish in order to catch a tarpon, my plastics don't get shredded. I'm also gonna leave these boots just because I'm gonna be running back and forth on sand pretty much. So I'm gonna leave this rod, and we're just gonna run up and down this beach. So studs, light rod, plug bag, I'm leaving there. And I'm just gonna run up and down this beach until I find fish. Yeah, still there. We'll get him. There's a guy swimming right there. That's a problem. See how close I can get. Yeah, we're tight. We're tight. That's a fish. Doesn't feel very big. Yeah, this is not a tarpon. Where's those tarpon at? This is another little blue runner. Let's get this guy off. Managed to catch all 3 of my treble hooks. All right, where are those tarpon at? Where are those tarpon at? Yeah, tight again. Nope. Fight's heating up for sure. These just aren't the fish that I'm looking for. Yeah, hooked up again. Tell you what, Exo Jig seems to be the presentation that they want. It's just the right size. Yeah, we're tight. We're tight. This one's bigger. Just kidding, it's still pretty small. Oh, that's a completely different fish. Some sort of needlefish. Yeah, it's a needlefish. It's a big needlefish.
Oh yeah, we're tight. We're tight, we're tight, we're tight.
Doesn't seem very big. Smaller than the last thing I hooked. Yeah, it's another blue runner. Sent the jig right back in my face. I feel like I could do this all day. Like I could just keep this little jig on and just be casting all day, catching these little guys, but oh, there's that bait school. That's what they're chasing. That's what they've been chasing all day. Oh my gosh. It's a gigantic bait school. That's what they've been chasing. I thought it was just like a couple bait fish here and there. Yeah, we're tight. But it's actually this big school. Oh, another little blue runner. Tight. Oh, this one has some more size to it. Don't know what this is. Hasn't jumped yet, so not a tarpon. Could just be a big blue runner. Oh, away from the rocks, please, away from the rocks. Oh, came off. Dang it, that fish hit me with a nice angle change and then the hook popped out. All right, guys, I think that's all she wrote. There's still birds diving all around on that bait ball, but there doesn't seem to be any fish on them. I took maybe like half dozen more casts with the exo jig afterwards, and there's just nothing. Good news though, I mean, now we know that there's tarpon rolling on the beaches. It's super freaking shallow, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I think we're gonna come back here for sunset bite, but it's warming up. It's about 9 a.m. right now. People are starting to trickle in, you know, just to enjoy the beach. So I think we're gonna head back, take a break, and we'll probably come right back here in about 6 hours or so. Hopefully catch some sunset bite action. So I'll see you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? We were back 6 hours later, same spot. It's a lot windier, but it's actually high tide now. So the tide's come in considerably, so that whole side over there where I caught all that fish is actually no longer accessible. It's completely underwater. But as you can see, there's a lot more people around me. So 2 hours till sunset, roughly. But yeah, we're gonna try to get some fish on. Throwing this little Joe bag sand deal here. This is 1 ounce. So thin swim bait presentation.
Yeah, we're tight. We're tight.
Not very big. I hope it's not a needlefish. What do we got? It's another blue runner. Little one. Little blue runner on the sand eel. Alright, we're gonna keep it moving, guys. There are a lot of people swimming to the left and right of me. I just want to avoid problems if I don't have to face them. Gonna go with this pink Joe Bags resin jig. I think that's what it's called. Resin jig? Peanut resin? Something like that.
Oh, we're tight. We're tight.
That was on the fast retrieve too. It was weird. What do we got? Little blue runner. Little guy. Huh? Some blue runners. Little ones. Huh? Just a paddle tail. I'm using lures.
Oh no, you got hooks? You got any hooks?
Yeah, I got hooks.
Listen, I can catch a live bait for you. I just saw a tarpon cast right here for you. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a few bait. You gotta put a hook on it. Okay?
Yeah, I got
I'm Gary,
one.
by the way.
Michael.
Michael? When the tarpons comes around, they don't want to fight a lure.
Yeah.
They want to find some lazy bait that's doing this. So when you cast it out, just bring it in slowly like a struggling fish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you just start, and they're going up and down, and when it grabs your line, you'll see it.
So this morning there were 3 that went right in front of that rock.
It's probably
And-
going up and down.
And one of them hit my lure. But what I started big and then I wasn't getting any hits and then I went down.
It's a pretty small hook. You
Yeah.
don't have any bigger ones?
I do.
You said you caught one this morning. Basically,
What are these?
these we call them hair sprats.
Sprats.
Yeah, and these are excellent in for
Huh.
when you're fishing and stuff.
Yeah.
You know. So what you want to do is just cast it and just leave it slide down. Then once in a while you pull on it just a little bit,
And it's dead.
and it's pretending to be dead. Yeah, yeah. So when you toss it, tarpons are going up and down, and tarpons are lazy. They don't want to just, if they see a struggling fish, they're going to go and swallow it.
Thank you.
And so you toss it out and just leave it slide down.
Yeah.
And I just saw a big ray there. I don't know if that's interesting.
Array. All right, guys. Per Gary's recommendation, we have a dead, I don't know what this is. We got dead bait on a hook, on a 5/0 circle hook. And he said just to cast it out and just let it flutter down and then occasionally give it a pop. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. He's apparently local, so... Uh-oh. Yeah, we're on. We're on. I think this is it. Yeah. Oh, come on. Blue runner. Really? It's a big one, though. Blue runner. You guys eat these? Blue runner.
That's really That's really good.
Oh, yeah, take it.
Take it, please.
No, no, no.
Hey.
Keep it. It's yours. Keep it.
Who got those hard nose?
Hard nose.
Yeah, they're excellent eating fish.
They're good, really.
Oh, that is a very good eating
I
fish.
caught probably like 10 of those today.
You should come tomorrow evening, Chris.
They're all over the place. If you use artificial lures, you don't even have to use bait.
You like your wheel?
Yeah.
Reel?
This is a Van Stall, so it's a sealed system.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I
So
see
you
this-
can swim with it, you can dip it in the
okay.
mud, but it's expensive.
That's what I was saying to
Yeah.
my son. That reel you can put in a garbage can after. you
Yeah,
take care of
yeah.
it.
I
Chris,
caught so many on this today.
oh, really?
Take it.
Are you serious?
I get these for free. So yeah, you can take that home. It's a good lure. We
Wow.
use this up north. I'm from Boston. So we
Okay.
use this for all different types of species.
Love Boston.
Yeah, this is a great lure. But I caught them all with this, all today. Yeah.
Love to this.
All right, guys, disappointing sunset bite to say the least, but I'm not bummed because we got a chance to befriend some pretty cool people. We got some intel too on spots for the next day. And I mean, we're just having a good time. I mean, meeting new people from around the world, places I've never been before, I think is just pretty neat. And how wholesome is that? Dad and his son going out spearfishing, catching food, and lend me some bait. Sun's pretty much about to go down, so I'll see you guys bright and early at First Light tomorrow. What's up, guys? Quick little time skip. I actually slept in this morning, woke up late, got a chance to scout out some new spots, and now it's sunset bite. We're about 2 hours and change from sunset, and this is one of the spots that I scouted out. This beach is actually in between 2 rocky structures. So there's a cliff on that end, and there's a cliff on that end, and this is beach right in the middle. It actually drops off pretty good too, so looking forward to hopefully fishing this area, and we're just gonna beat the surf until we get some fish on. So let's go. All right, so we got a little 3/4 ounce jig head, the Berkeley Fusion jig head with the Slam Shady Bomber on it. It's what we used to hook up on that first harpin. Nice thing about this beach, what I've noticed is that it's actually covered by shade just because of the sun's on that side and is shielded by this mountain. So let's get our first cast in. Oh, there's a whack. Oh, yeah, we're on. We're tight. We're tight. Don't know what this is. Does it? Feels like a blue runner. I got that like frantic movement. Let's see what it is. Yeah, little blue runner. Here we go, guys. There's a blue runner on the Slam Shady. Kind of choked it. All right, guys. He ate the hook super deep, so we're just gonna keep him. I just bled him out, and we're gonna make him into dinner. Unfortunately, I don't have ice, so we're gonna have to eat him tonight. I was always told that you shouldn't eat fish that are near reefs because of ciguatera. That's why you don't eat barracuda and all that stuff. But yesterday when I met Gary, he seemed to have no problem keeping the blue runner. So I don't know, is it because the blue runner is just not a reef species and it's just inshore here, or? Oh yeah, there it is. There's more. Oh, this is a bigger one. Swimming right at me too. This is a bigger fish. Bigger than the last one. Fighting exactly the same. I bet you it's, oh, lost him. That was instant. Felt like another blue runner. I bet you there's a school there. Moving a lot faster though. So I don't know, was it also another blue runner, just a smaller, faster one? Felt like a very different species. Kind of nervous, guys. I'm super excited to just catch. There it is. Yeah. Oh, this is a bigger fish. Oh, it's a tarpon. That was like a 50-pound tarpon. Let's see if there's more. Oh my gosh. Stoked. Come on, more tarpon. Where are you? Tarpon, tarpon, tarpon. That first one must have been just like a small tarpon. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Got to be another tarpon. Come on. Yeah, it is. That's a tarpon. Woo! Oh man, he actually broke me off that time. Oh, he bent out the TA clip. Guys, look at that. Bent out my TA clip. I'm coming back and tying direct. All right, guys, we kind of have an emergency because that was my last 3/4 ounce jig head. Actually, I might have one more. So no more TA clip, guys. I'm tying direct. All right, what do I got? Here we go. Joe Bags 3/4 ounce Patriot fish. It's a little big compared to what I threw earlier. But we're gonna give it a shot. Leaving the plastic on. Close enough. Now we're gonna tie direct. All right, we got our Patriot fish. See if we can land a tarpon. If I lose this jig head too, I'm gonna be in for some serious trouble the rest of the trip. Just because I don't have that many. I brought mostly hard baits and top water. Didn't think I'd be jigging. Come on, there's gotta be more. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Got him, got him, got him. Got him. No, it's another blue runner. Back you go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there it is. There's one. Another blue runner. Or, nope, this is heavy. Yeah, tarpon, 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 tarpon. Freaking tarpon. All right. My instinct tells me to let this guy run. Or he just completely breaks me off and takes the plastic with him. Are you kidding me? Another Joe Bags jig head, salt strong plastic. It's like right there where the water gets slightly darker. So far, lost one. Yeah, tight. Oh, lost it. There it is. Yeah, there's a whole school there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on. What do you guys think? Should I horse this in or take my time? Screw it, I'm horsing him in. I'm not bowing to the king. I'm horsing him in. Are you freaking serious? Again, stripped my plastic and shook the hook. These hooks are bending out, guys. That's what's going on. Hi. All right. We're gonna get one eventually, guys. And it looks like they're not going anywhere. Oh yeah, we're tight. No. Oh, we're on. Swimming right at me, swimming right at me. I don't think this is a tarpon. Feels a lot lighter. I think this is another blue runner. Yep, baby blue runner. All right, guys, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to call it today. The tarpon have won. The sun's about to go down pretty much any minute and the bugs are gonna get really, really bad. I mean, the good news is now we know, this is now the second day in a row in which we've observed the specific feeding pattern of low light hours, tarpon are just right off the beach on some bait. So, you know, find the bait cloud and cast a small presentation on them. So we saw that yesterday and now we saw that today. So I'm pretty confident that tomorrow we'll get another shot at them. I got no business putting a TA clip that light going for tarpon, but I mean the other stuff, the hook spinning out, you know, the tarpon just shaking me off. I think that's stuff that unfortunately is out of our hands. Maybe next time I'll bow. Who knows? This time I did not bow. Let's get home. I got a blue runner for dinner, so I'm gonna prepare that up and I'll show you guys where we're staying.
Alright guys, here's some footage I took of just driving through the streets of Saint Barths. It's a really interesting place. There's tons of tiny trucks and cars just because the roads are very narrow and the turns are pretty dangerous in some places. There's actually goats, tortoises, and chickens roaming around everywhere. The sights are obviously beautiful, but you gotta be really careful just because some of these turns are very tight and there's some very steep roads too. But let's get to cooking. I'm gonna fillet up this blue runner. Also, petition to add knife sharpness ratings for Airbnbs. I swear, the amount of times I've stayed somewhere and the sharpest thing they have in the kitchen is like a butter knife. Thankfully, the knife I was using wasn't terrible and I was able to get the fillets off pretty easily. Right off the bat, the meat actually reminds me of an Atlantic bonito. Firm, kind of like a medium shaded pink, and a very mild scent, not stinky and fishy, but also keep in mind I bled this fish immediately after I caught it. I don't know what would happen if I didn't. Probably wouldn't taste very good. I'm cutting the ribs off here, and there's also a line of bones right along the bloodline. So I just split the fillet right down the middle and removed the bones. And there you have it. Those are two beautiful blue runner fillets. Honestly, if I had more information about blue runners, I wouldn't even think twice about eating this fish as sushi. But we're gonna give it a quick cook. I only had about 30 minutes to prep dinner just because I needed to go somewhere right after. I just needed some instant protein. This was definitely a rush job. But my honest reaction is that this fish is good. It's not just barely edible, it's like actually good. I would totally eat it again voluntarily. If I was cooking in my own kitchen, I'd maybe coat it in sesame seeds and sear it for 10 seconds on really high heat with a cast iron pan on all sides and leave the middle raw. Maybe serve with some ponzu sauce and rice. The family also ate the rest with some soy sauce, no questions asked.
All right, guys, 24 hours later, we are in the exact same spot here for the exact same bite. The only difference from yesterday is that it's actually a little bit cloudy today, but it actually looks like the bait's still here. I see a bunch of birds diving. I see what looks like clouds of bait, and it looks like the bait's actually closer than it was yesterday. So I'm gonna stop talking and hopefully get to fishing. All right, guys, so there's all our birds, and the bait's, I think, just straight ahead. I'm going with Joe Bag's 3/4 ounce jig head with a slam shady paddle tail. Exactly what we were throwing yesterday. That's a fish that just surfaced. I think that was a tarpon. Are they really this close? If I do end up hooking up on a tarpon, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bow this time. In case you guys don't know what bowing is to tarpon, it's this idea that you fight the tarpon with a slack line, that when the tarpon jumps, you actually lower your rod tip. Oh, we just got whacked. We just got whacked. you lower your rod tip. And that's just because they jump with so much force. The idea is that you lower the amount of strain that's on your whole system. Oh, we're tight. We're tight. I think it's a blue runner. Doesn't feel very big. Oh, but there's fish, there's bait being pushed all over the place. Yeah, little guy. Little blue runner. There we go. Back you go. I feel like there's bait here. So it's just a matter of time before fish move in. Yeah, there's a fish. What do we got? Yeah, that ain't no tarpon. Got something. These are all pretty good sized fish. Oh, that's a different fish. Oh, new species, guys, new species. Oh, new species. What is this? No, 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 no. What is that? I don't know what this is. Maybe you guys can tell me what this is in the comments, but I'll figure it out when I go back. But as of right now, I have no clue what fish this is. So, back he goes. Oh, I just got thumped again. Little stuff, little stuff. Where's the big stuff? Oh my gosh, that's a tarpon! Oh, he just flew out of the water for it. Guys, that was crazy. There's tarpon right here. Oh my gosh. That makes me believe that I should be slowing down my presentation down significantly. Because that tarpon flew clean out of the water. Yeah, we're tight. We're tight, we're tight, we're tight. Small fish, small fish. Is it? Uh-oh. Might not be as small as I think. Well, you haven't had a jump yet. What is this? We got another hard nose. There we go, guys. Another little blue runner. Back you go. Oh, it just got whacked. Yeah, we're tight. We're tight, we're tight. Little guy, little guy. Nope. Is this bait? Guys, this is bait. This is that sprat. This is perfect, actually. We're gonna use this as bait. I'm gonna throw this out as dead bait. We got this little sprat here. I'm gonna throw it on a circle hook, and we're gonna use this guy to catch a tarpon. I think this might be our highest chance, unless something comes over and bait steals me. Perfect.
You fish with lure?
Lures, yeah.
What's how is
See?
the size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is what they're eating.
Size is good.
Yeah, because this is what they're eating. See? This is the bait that they're eating. So match this size and you'll catch them.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Now for the tarpon?
Tarpon too.
Tarpon.
I hooked 5 tarpon yesterday using that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can catch tarpon with it too.
Do you buy in Saint Barths this?
No, I
No.
brought it from the United States.
Ah, okay.
I don't know where to buy
Saint
lures
Barths,
here.
yes, good luck.
Thank you. We got our sprat here on a circle hook, and I'm gonna send it out as dead bait. And I'm hoping that a tarpon's gonna come and smoke it. Just there. And I'm just gonna feel with my finger if I ever get a thump. Oh, there's a tarpon, 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 tarpon. Hey, Gary, good to see you. There's tarpon right here.
Oh yeah?
I caught 2 hardtails and I caught one fish that I don't know what it's called.
All right.
But right now I foul hooked a sprat and I have it on bait right now.
Okay.
But I caught them all with artificial, the 2 hardtails.
When you say hardtail, the hard nose you mean?
The hard nose, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Good size too.
I got my rod there.
They're all here. They're so close. The tarpon are in about 2 feet of water, and the hard noses are further out.
Okay.
But
I brought a lure just a little bigger, very similar to the one that
it'll work. It'll work. Yesterday I was here too, and I caught probably 5 hard noses.
Really?
Yeah. So they're here. If he's throwing that, he'll catch one.
I was wondering, what sort of wheel is that again?
It's a Van Stall.
A Van Stall.
Yeah, it's from
okay.
Oh, I just got hit. Yeah, we're tight.
You got it.
Oh!
I guarantee that was a tarpon.
Yeah, had to be. Had to be. Yeah, so that's the school right there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're tight. Not big. Okay, so the school's moving in. Seems like the predatory fish are just moving where the schools are. Hasn't been a school here for a while, so that explains why we haven't seen anything. Uh-oh, I got a wind knot. Gotta get that out. Yeah, we got another blue runner. Want it?
I will tell you that, thank you.
Sure.
The blue runner, there's one that looks like a blue runner,
Oh, okay.
and it's actually got it's really nice looking.
That's the one I caught earlier. It has like a rainbow color along the top.
Exactly.
What is that?
Those are called, they call them, jackfish.
Jackfish.
They're in the family of the jackfish.
Got it. Yeah, we're tight. What do we got? Don't know what this is. Oh, it's a snook. Guys, baby snook. There's a little snook here, little fun-sized snook. I don't know what this is considered for this area, if this is big or small, but it's something. You don't eat these?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
You let them go.
See you later, buddy. There you go.
As sunset approached, the big school of bait that was further out started moving closer and closer to shore, and the tarpon got even more fired up. But they were so keyed in on the sprats that they wanted nothing to do with my artificial lures. Thankfully, Gary brought a ton of frozen sprats that he had caught the other day when I first met him, and he generously lent me a few. And that ended up being the ticket.
Guys, we got a snagged sprat on my jig head. Let's see if this works. We on? Yeah, we're on. Oh, I'm on one too. I got one too. I don't think mine's a tarpon, but he's got a tarpon. Did you lose it? Oh, mine's just another blue runner. The sprats are automatic.
Yep.
It's like you throw a sprat on it, it's just instant. There you go. These are the ones that you caught the other day, right?
Absolutely. I freeze them. Something with what?
Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot, guys. I'm just trying to concentrate here. Try to get a tarpon before it gets dark. Oh, we just got thumped. Yeah, we're on. Oh! No! Dang, it's automatic out here, guys. Take a look at this rig. It's a sprat on a jig, and I just dead stick it until they come and hit it. Yeah, we're on. That's another one. Oh, I gotta bow to him. Next time he comes up, I'm bowing. It's a small one. Yep. This is a small one, guys.
Alright, quick disclaimer, because I anticipate people will get upset at how I handled this tarpon. At this beach, it would be pretty much impossible for me to get in the water to handle this fish. First reason is because it drops off very, very quickly. Just past the wash there, it goes from like 2 feet to then 6 feet and deeper. Secondly, the crashing waves were very, very strong. Here's a clip of me being knocked onto the ground because I wasn't paying attention to the waves. So for these reasons, I unfortunately had to handle the fish in the wash. To compensate for this, I really tried to minimize the fish's camera time and get it back into the water as soon as possible. When I went to release him, the fish was still plenty strong. It took him all of 5 seconds seconds to revive and kick off.
All right, so guys, this is Chris and Gary. They supplied the bait. They caught it themselves when they were, you guys were snorkeling, right?
Yeah, we're snorkeling and casting while snorkeling.
Yeah. So they ended up catching some sprats, froze it. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun.
So it's Brins Fishing. So it's B-R-I-N-S and fishing.
Brins Fishing. Brins Fishing. All right, guys, check out Brins Fishing, Chris's brother. All right, guys, I think that's it for our Saint Barths fishing trip. This was a lot of fun. I think we accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish. We caught new species of fish. You know, I caught a barjack, I caught blue runners, 2 species that I'd never caught before. Tarpon, I caught actually the biggest tarpon I've ever caught before, which for you guys, if you're from Florida or another part of the world where you catch tarpon frequently, probably not that big for you, but I mean, that was the biggest tarpon that I've ever touched. So we hooked even bigger ones, but sadly we didn't land them. But this was still a really fun experience. Thirdly, we got a chance to meet some locals. You know, Gary and his family were super nice. Actually, Gary and his wife were both born and raised on the island. It was really cool getting to know them, you know, how they fish, how they live, the things that they like to do. But you guys let me know what types of videos you guys want to see in the future if you like this style of video. Personally, I think these types of videos are the ones that I enjoy making the most. You know, just going to a place and just kind of figuring it out. I think, you know, anybody, if they have enough money, they can go to a new place, pay someone, pay an expert to take them out, who will put them on fish. But I think there's something special about going to a place that you pretty much are starting from nothing and you kind of have to figure out the fishery on your own. That is something that really excites me. Yeah, I mean, this was a lot of fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bright and early tomorrow, we're gonna hop on a ferry to get back to the United States, where we'll be making more videos for you guys this winter. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
While you're watching this turtle slowly walk off frame, the YouTube algorithm thinks these 2 videos might be of interest to you. Maybe you should check them out, or just watch the turtle.